Let's get real. Confidence doesn't come from your appearance, your achievements, or how many followers you have. It comes from keeping promises to yourself. Just like saying, I'm going to show up on camera this week, and actually doing it. So start small, post a story, film a messy 30-second clip, say one thing you care about. You don't need a viral video, you need proof to yourself that you can actually do it. So here's what confident creators do differently. Moikka, I'm Marianne and I've gone from a burnt out business degree graduate and taken what I've learned and built a real business that generates 6 figures a month for myself and my family. And I'm on a mission to help 1 million women to make them too rich to care. I've been on social media for the past 15 years almost. I started my first blog when I was 15 and I had my first Instagram over a decade ago, and I haven't really even built that big of a following. I have roughly a little less than 20,000 followers on Instagram and about 15,000 followers on LinkedIn. And my English YouTube channel is something that I just started this year. But what I've managed to do is to build a personal brand. I've heard this saying that you don't need to be an influencer, but in business you need to be the key person of influence. And I think it was Daniel Presley, I hope that I remember correctly, who said that. And he meant that you, even if you have 5,000 engaged people or people who know you for what you do and the outcomes that you get your clients for, that is enough to build a strong personal brand-led company. And that is what I've been able to do and make millions with my current audience and the content that I put out, even though my content rarely has gone viral. So here are 6 things that confident creators who use their content to build better businesses and make more impact and drive more revenue to their businesses, here's what they do. So the first thing is to understand that, remember that you need to practice. So that is what I'm actually doing right now. I'm not even thinking that this content that I'm now creating or posting is supposed to do anything rather than just make me better at doing it. So its purpose is right now to make me better at creating videos, speaking for a camera, and so on. So I always think that when it comes to anything that you do, especially as an entrepreneur and business owner, you need to have that bigger reason why you are doing it. So my big vision is to become the Oprah of the business world and really be a really influential person. But even though that is my goal and my vision, I couldn't be there just today. I need to practice. So even though I'm really impatient and it's really hard for me because I would like to get results like this, and I started this YouTube channel we are going to get 1 million subscribers in 3 years, so let's do it. And then it's so much harder than I ever thought. So what I did instead, because I know that in order for me to ever get to that 1 million subscribers or to even become that huge Oprah influential business entrepreneur person, I need to practice. So I create my content in a way that this is just me practicing my English, practicing my video filming skills and everything that I need to do in order to be in that vision, because I already see such big improvement for the time that I started 3 months ago, this English YouTube channel, for example. So every single post that I post is for practice reasons. And I also heard this saying that you will need those 1,000 posts just posted out there. So you are not going to get there without posting the content. So just start and just get your first 1,000 videos, your first 1,000 content pieces, whatever it is, just get them out there. And then you can see where has that taken you? And the second thing is that remember that it's not about you. The content this isn't about me. Nobody would be interested in watching just me talking to myself. I get reminded by this with my YouTube strategies, for example, myself too, because it would be easy for us to just film content that it's comfortable for us to create. But always remember that you are doing that for the other particular person, and I feel that those posts that have gone viral on my social media platforms or my profiles, those have always been the ones that I was scared to publish. I felt vulnerable saying those things, whatever it might have been. I have felt that this makes me nervous to post this, and those posts are always the ones performing the best, because whenever you feel that feeling, it means that that is touching you somewhere. So it means that also it's going to be touching someone else seeing that content. So if you're thinking just about yourself and like you are not confident enough to post content or like get yourself out there, but you feel like you have a lot of things to say and a lot of things that would help other people, like you are being selfish. Why aren't you sharing that knowledge? Why aren't you sharing what you know and what could help other people? So always when I'm creating posts, I think that how is this serving someone else? How can I serve? How can I share something valuable that somebody else could get some value out of it? And also remembering my bigger why. So I think this really ties down to those both two first, like the first one, practicing and just doing it for the future version of you. And the second tip is that remember that it's not about you at all, actually, at the end of the day. So they're actually a little bit contrarian. But then what it ties them together is that when you have the bigger reason why you're doing it, it all comes a lot easier. Like, why are you posting the content that you're posting? Like, there needs to be a reason for it. So the third tip is how to never run out of ideas what to post. If you think about the first two tips, of course, but the third one is also related to them. Like, think about what your ideal client needs to get solved. Like, what problems do they need to get solved? And then you just post content that is helping them to solve their issues, that is helping them to remove their limiting beliefs around whatever topic it is, or that they are giving tips to them or whatever, like sharing some insights or knowledge that you have that no one else has. So like if you start thinking about like what my ideal clients needs to get solved in their life, that is where you never run out of ideas, because there's always something. And typically you can just like repurpose and like the same topic, same ideas, same content type, which has proven to be working for your ideal clients or your ideal viewers or followers. And like you don't need to come up with all new ideas all the time, but you can definitely just use the same things over and over again, because we need, and everybody needs, more reminders than learning new stuff. Like there isn't that many new things that we can like share. Of course, our own personal stories are something unique to us, but like when it comes to tips and insights, like it's more about just repeating yourself, repeating what you know, because then you will also get known for that one thing, and you want that to become that key person of influence. So the next tip is that use tools that will make your creation process easier. And what I use, for example, is Teleprompter. I use Teleprompter app, for example, so I write my scripts for Instagram Reels or ads or whatever, and then I just use it. Like it's free, the Teleprompter app. You can just read it and film it, and it really doesn't really show if you know how to film the content with that teleprompter. And it makes it really a lot easier. Like if you are not a natural performer who can just like improvise and just come up with your things on the go, definitely I think that is making it easier. And I didn't even want to use teleprompter at first. Like my camera right now is also sitting on teleprompter. I'm now just free flowing, but I've done videos fully scripted on YouTube. Now I'm using these bullet points, so that is also another way to make it easier. If it is easier for you to just like go freely with bullet points, that is of course a way to do it. But also why I use teleprompter right now is for the hook part, for example, so that I don't need to learn it from like every single word to word. And that is what I did in the past, and it made the process a lot slower. So definitely teleprompter has been something that has helped me a lot. And for YouTube videos, I use the Elgato prompter, and it's amazing. Like you can use whatever camera. Like I'm filming with my iPhone. I'm always filming with my iPhone. I just ordered this new camera that I'm going to be like the Osmo small vlogging camera that I'm going to be using in the future. But like until now, I've just used my iPhone to film my YouTube videos. So like use the tools that you have, make it as simple and easy as you can. Like you don't need all that tech gear to get started. Like you can start with even your laptop or like with your iPhone, like it doesn't matter. And the next tip is for someone who is afraid to post and then see your post not having any likes or any views. Well, let me tell you, if that is the case, like then you can just remind yourself that, okay, it means that no one actually even saw that post. So it will take the pressure away because it doesn't like really matter. If there is just a couple of likes and not a lot of views, for example, like it just means that no one saw that post. So I think that really made it a lot easier for me because I used to worry a lot about follower amounts and like if I was losing followers on Instagram, for example, like that is like a bad habit to even be tracking those things. So nowadays, like I don't care. I'm doing this for practicing. I'm just like practicing to be the business world's Oprah. And yeah, so definitely like having that in mind and not be too obsessed over the numbers, because I've been part of all these masterminds where people are always giving advice on how to succeed on YouTube and on whatever platform. And what I've learned is that there isn't actually any like really hidden secrets. Like of course there's frameworks and ways to create better videos, but that is the key. Like what will perform the best is the best content. So the content that has been really like thoughtfully made, has been packaged really well, has been performed, but like the creator or the presenter has been really well presenting in a good way on that video. So I really think that is the secret, to just create great content. Like if you look at your content and you are wondering like why isn't there any more likes or views, if you are really objectively looking at that content, is that actually so good? Like if you are looking at someone else who has the likes and the views that you would like to have, like if you knew how many hours, how many practice videos they probably made before like getting to that level, you would understand that the video that you just posted is just probably not that good. And that is a reason why it doesn't have enough, or like it doesn't have the likes that you would like to see in that video. And in the meanwhile, it's just like better to just post some content and to become better at creating that content, so that one day, once you really figure out the formula for your viral posts and content, you know how to do it, you know how to perform, you have the systems in place, you have you know everything how to do it, and then you can just like do it again and again and grow exponentially. And I think that is what mainly and in most cases happens on platforms like YouTube. Like people just like grow like a snowball. It starts really slow, but then when you get through that audition where everybody typically just quits, and if you get through it, then it grows like a snowball and it's like you can't stop it. And the last tip is that forget how you feel about it and just do it. If you are still in this video, it means that this is something important for you and you want to start creating content, you want to post more content, you want to use it to build your business, your personal brand. That means that if like whatever feelings you are now feeling, that you're scared, you're nervous, like you feel like it's not the good time, just do it. Like I was feeling those exact same feelings just before filming this video. Like literally I thought that, oh, like I might not film these videos today, like it doesn't matter, like I will do this next week. And I actually think that person is like, there's always that person, like that same person is saying to me in the morning that, Marian, like, oh, just sleep in, like, don't go work out. But then you can be the one pulling the strings, and there can be the other person that you need to just like decide that is there. There is this other person who is also you, who can say that I will do it anyway. I will wake up and go work out even though I'm tired. I will film that video even though I don't feel like it. Like that is a possibility, and you really are the one pulling those strings. So stop with the excuses and just start doing it. That is the only way that I can end this video, is by just saying to you, you are the master of yourself and you brought yourself where you are today, and you will be the one taking yourself to wherever you want to go if you just now pull the strings and like get it together. So I like giving you this little tough love at the end of the video, but I really hope that you got some value out of it and you are now ready to go and film your next content piece immediately. Thank you and see you in the next video.